said, God, I pray that I am in the center of your will in everything that I do. Everything. And every aspect. And Lord, what I'm doing in my ministry is pleasing to you and in the center of your will. And Lord, if I'm not, show me. Show me. And I've got that faith. I believe and I trust that He hears that and He moves, and I diligently seek Him in everything. Because without that faith, the Word says it's impossible for us to please Him. We've got to believe, and we've got to trust, and we've got to seek, and we've got to absolutely believe on the things that we don't see. You know, that's the thing with science. That they've all these so-called educated men from the beginning of time have had doubts and they've had their arguments with the existence of a God someplace and of Jesus Christ. Because scientifically they couldn't look at it, explain it, put their finger on it, absolutely why all these things happened. And many times Jesus, I like the story where He talks about because of your faith. Because of your faith this happened. Because of your belief this happened. Now, some of you are believing God, and because of your belief, it will happen. Just like Jesus said. He gave examples here in the Word when He talks about it's impossible to please God without faith. He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Many times I say, I want every good thing that God has for me. Now, I just want to digress for just a second. I'll get back to this. The rewarder. Many times, and I've said this, not most folks, a lot of folks, borderline most. But a lot of times folks will talk about the rewards or the benefits or the gifts or the blessings of God, and they simply look at it financially. When folks say, well, the Lord really blessed me financially. Well, I want to look at it in a full scope of everything. The one thing that money can't buy, peace of mind. Amen. That's true. Have all the money in the world and be the most miserable person on the planet. Have all the possessions in the world and be the most miserable person in town. The rewarder of what? Spiritual blessings, physical blessings, financial blessings. All of those things. Not just simply the financial end of it. I know that's a popular thing to preach on TV, isn't it? It's a popular thing for a guy to get on there, and I don't hammer, but I'm going to tell you something. If you're on TV and you're telling everybody you're going to be a millionaire, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Understand? All of us ain't millionaires. And my take on that. If we all went to the mailbox in the morning and we opened it up and they said, that's a funny looking envelope. We opened it up and it said, congratulations, you've just won $5 million. We've got a check waiting on you. If you'll head down to certain bank, you've been drawn out, And every one of us won that $5 million. Next Sunday, how many of us would be here? There'd be a few of us show off the new rides. There'd be a few of us here to say, hey, we're leaving town Monday on a jet plane. We're going to Hawaii, then we're leaving there and we're hitting this place. We're going all around the world. There'd be a few of us show up and say, guess what? I told my boss yesterday. I quit. But you know what? God sees and knows the intent. He knows us more than we know ourselves. And He knows that everybody couldn't handle it. Many times I pray, God, just give me a shot. Give me an opportunity, Lord. Just try me one time. Just give me one shot, Lord. But when you talk about faith, a whole lot of folks want to relate it to that. It's much, much more than that. Yeah, financial blessings, that's part of it. God's got to make the way, and God does. I was having this discussion right before church with a couple men about how God has blessed our church financially. You know what? I'm thankful. It's amazing. It's an amazing story. But it's, it's how the faith that you've got. I think back to almost 6 years ago, and I'm thinking about just the humble starts of in a little bitty room where our first offering was $434. And I was thankful that we had the next month's rent and electric bill covered.